Through there, into the cave, to hear honest thoughts and opinions. Through there, into the cave, to hear honest thoughts and opinions.
There's sausages down there. Portuguese sausages. And you have to keep your back to the wall. Stay non-butt-fucked. Woke is dead, guys. Join Long-Haired Yeti in the cave. For honest thoughts and opinions. Trust me, it's better than the basement. There's sausages down there. Portuguese sausages. And you have to keep your back to the wall. Stay non-butt-fucked. Woke is dead, guys.
How we doing, guys? Everyone is well. Very nearly missed this game, to be quite honest with you, because it says on the internet they don't start till 6. So I did actually very nearly miss it. I just decided to check it out, and I noticed that it's actually on now. So I'm just trying to get that sorted out on my laptop. Oh, what fucking happened there? Right, so no, it's not really going to be any good on here, is it? Because everything is bringing up all the different adverts and all that kind of stuff. So I don't think it's going to be very good on here, to be honest. Let me see if I can get it onto the Microsoft Edge. I'll put it on here for now so I can actually see it. So it's 0-0, 10 minutes gone. I haven't watched much of it. I've been watching the protest that's going off again. You know, the two-tier policing that we're used to. It's absolutely shocking, to be honest. It's absolutely shocking. Right, let me just try and find what I'm looking for, because I still haven't found what I'm looking for. I don't know what's going on now. The fucking hell are you doing now, man? Right, hold up. Come on, the lionesses. Oh, don't. Not in that way, of course. But yeah, bring it on. Let's do this. Right. Well, now it's not showing me. Oh, well, fuck it then. I'll just have to do this from here then, and then just do that. So I won't be able to put stuff on the screen or anything unless I actually sign into StreamYard on this PC, which I could do, I suppose. Could definitely do that. So yeah, big up Luke James. You all right, mate? How you going, pal? Hope you're well. And yeah, massive surprise that Morgan Gibbs White. Never expected that in a million years. He's played the situation or whatever, you know. For me, like I said yesterday, jury's still out, like I said on the video this morning. Big up Daniel Knights. How you doing, mate? The jury's still out on it for me. I know people think, well, you know, this is that and the other, but I think there was a little bit of snidiness went on there, to be honest. I'm not as daft as most people. I don't just fucking believe anything I get told. I question shit. Right, so I should now have that sorted out. Oh, bollocks. Get the fuck off. Right, so I've got that sorted out. So would that mean I could do that? Yeah, that worked like that. That's fine. Right, okay, so let's get on with the game. Hold that, Spurs. Yes, mate. Yeah. Big up to Eltel, though. I mean, I do like Eltel, but he was told that there was actually going to get him. And there's there's another one. I can't remember his name now, but he's done a thing saying, I guarantee, like, Morgan Gibbs White will be a Spurs player. Sorry? What? What? What, are you Spurs playing in red then, are they now? Spurs playing in red with a Forest badge. They were so confident, weren't they? So cocky. So fucking cocky. Well, you know, sometimes it pays to actually sort of go against. And, you know, I mean, if he has done it to sort of get a bigger contract, I think his missus has just had another child or whatever. So, I mean, you can kind of understand it in that respect. I don't like the way it was done, to be quite honest with you. But, you know, he's a Forest player, and we'll see how we go. Basically, as far as I'm concerned, and hopefully there's like a clause in there that's not as silly as it was before. It'll probably have a 30 million clause on him or something. Nah, I think it'd be a lot more than that. I think that's what annoyed Forest fans more than anything, really. It was the bloody clause and how much. It was just like, what? Might as well just throw the guy away. I mean, that's what bothered him more than anything. Bean loved cooking more brown envelopes last week on YouTube, like Eagles Talk Football and Charlie Patrick from Chelsea Fan TV. Yeah, man. Yeah. The thing is, this is why I don't set out to say things that I don't really know. You know, this is why I'm very careful with what I'm going to report and things like that. And I always make a point of saying this is apparently happening. I won't just go full in and say, oh, yeah. I mean, like that guy that was talking to me yesterday saying about, oh, you know, he's got a signing on fee of 3 to 5 million and he's earned this much. And I'm like, how the fuck do you know that? Are you in the know? And then as soon as I said, like, well, we'll see, and he meant, what do you mean we'll see? And I says, well, I didn't like the way it was done. And then he just went, good luck to you with that or something, and then fucking booted me off the conversation, which is what they do, in it nowadays. Tends to be what they do now. Because he did stream Isaac to Chelsea last week, Charlie Patrick did. Yeah, that's what I mean. Mate. I'll tell you the things that I read, like on Twitter and stuff like that, but I won't. I'll always make sure you know that it's like, I don't know whether this is real. You know, there's a load of shit goes on and stuff like that. But I mean, you've got to say, I mean, whichever way you look at it, you've got to say that this is a big statement from us. It's a huge statement from us, really. Elanga, I think, was happy to take the money because it wasn't bad profit, let's face it. So, you know, I think we was okay with that one. But the Morgan Gibbs White one, I think that was what pissed people off the most, is 60 mil. He's worth a lot more than that. Hopefully he can sort of push on there and get himself going again. And, we can get on with trying to sign other players and building the team properly now and getting something going properly. I mean, that's the main aim at the moment. All right, we've got about 23 minutes gone, still 0-0. Spain attacking quite a bit at the moment. England defending quite well, though. Probably just looking for a break. Do you know who Charlie Patrick is? I have no idea, mate. No idea. The name rings a bell, but I don't know who it is. The name definitely sort of rings a bell, but I'm not quite sure who it is. Is he that Chelsea fan, is it? I don't think I've heard of him, actually. The name, like I say, definitely rings a bell, but I'm not quite sure who he is. 23 minutes, 15 gone. Go on, England. Let's have it. Let's have it. Mind you, I do love that AI picture. What was put out yesterday of Marianakis with his with his fingers in his ears. Oh, that was absolute class. That was. He does Chelsea Fan TV. Oh, right. I don't watch Chelsea Fan TV, mate, to be honest. I don't really watch, apart from like Door on Tour and obviously the Arsenal Jazz and Hammers Football and stuff like that. Other than that, I don't really watch a lot of other channels, to be honest. I watch Michael and Wolfgang Division are my Chelsea people that I tend to watch. And JPT, and that's 1-0 to Spain. Well worked. There was pretty much all over us then. There's not a lot we could actually do about that. It was just a matter of time. Let's get this sorted out. So it's 1-0 to Spain. Right, here we go. Why is that not? Oh, is it? Oh, it's on there, you fucking goof. Couldn't see it. Right, okay, so let's get that one done. If I ain't done that. So it's 1-0 to Spain. What other channels do you watch anyway? What other sort of team channels do you watch? I watched the Arsenal Newcastle earlier. Well, I didn't see all of it, but I seen so. Newcastle started off really well. There was pressing really, really well at the start. It was making Arsenal make all sorts of mistakes. Here comes a shot, and it's just wide. England getting a bit more involved with it now, though. Come on, England, let's do this. Show the guys again how you have to bloody do it. But yeah, I watched Happy Gilmore too last night. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I did. I know Pepsi's just said that he wasn't that keen and stuff. But I mean, that's each to your own, isn't it, really? You either do or you don't, really. I just thought it was funny. Is it as good as the original? I don't know, because it's a long time since I've seen the original. There was a few laughs, though. There was definitely like a few laughs, a few really funny comments and shit like that. So I did enjoy it in that respect. Spain really can't trying to go for it now. A nice header, actually, that was. But yeah, I ain't really read a lot of other stuff that's going on at the minute, to be honest. I just hope we can get things sorted now. But I tell you what, you can say what you want about that owner, but he will fight in the trenches. He will fight on the beaches, and he will never surrender when it comes to Nottingham Forest. And I think that's something that I think a lot, as much as the people say that fans say that they don't like him, he is the kind of owner that you want, who actually has your back and actually fights for your team. Yes, there's one or two things he does which I'm like, well, what are you doing there? But, you know, he obviously has his ideas and stuff like that, but he will fight tooth and nail for Forest, and I can't fault that at all. That's what my remit is for players. So, you know, for having an owner who's like that as well. Brilliant. Oof. Cross comes in from Spain. Headed away, but it's all Spain at the minute outside the box of England. Defended away again. England possibly could get on a break, keep it too long, play it back into the box. Just get rid of it. What are you doing? Free kick England, 28 minutes and 23 gone. But yeah, I mean, I've not sort of changed my tune. I've still said the same things as what I'm gonna keep saying as well. So I mean, I don't change my mind in that respect. But at the end of the day, he's a Forest player. It is still a Forest player. Yeah, and you listen to what he's like said afterwards. Not that I take much notice of what they say in that respect, to be honest, because you can say anything, can't you? Really, it is what it is. It was what it was, and it's sorted now. Let's just get on, crack on, and get things sorted. Get the team sorted out, get the friendlies going, get the players in, and let's build for the season. Big up, Danny, mate. How you doing, pal? Hope you're well, matey. I imagine, I mean, I know you don't care about friendlies, but I'd imagine there's a lot of people, certain fans anyway, thinking, oh, you know, we beat AC Milan and Liverpool didn't beat AC Milan, so we're going to win the league and all that kind of stupidness. I haven't read any of it, but I'd imagine it will be that, especially if they beat you in the friendlies. You know how it goes. Everybody don't care about friendlies until you lose, really. I mean, oh shit. Oh, that's gone. All right, what happened there? Everything went. I don't know what happened there. I think we've lost it. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, wait a minute, it's back on there. Right, okay. Be careful pressing this because you always get like all these porn site adverts attached to it. All right, let's drop that down in volume again. I didn't even watch that Milan game, but on the 15th of August, I'll be ready. Absolutely, mate. That's all. They're all that matters, really. I mean, I watched that one last night because obviously I want to see Cunha. I wanted to see sort of Igor Jesus and, you know, just how things were sort of going. So that's pretty much why I watch them. Because I've always played Football Manager, obviously, you know, you do friendlies and stuff on that. But you're right. I mean, like Jack said yesterday, I've seen times when teams win every single friendly, and then when it comes to the league, they lose. So that's what matters, isn't it? When the league starts and when it's competitive and shit like that, that's what really matters. The friendlies are just about building the fitness up and getting used to your teammates and all that kind of stuff. I'm too old to watch friendlies. I don't know what my... I must be too... I don't know what I am then, mate, because I think I'm older than you, aren't I? I'm 52, mate. So, you know. I like watching my team. I like watching how things are going and what's happening and all that kind of stuff. They're not the most entertaining games, mate, at times, to be fair. They're not. The first ones was a bit boring, to be fair. Last night's weren't too bad. When we won it with Klopp, we won one friendly in 5. Exactly. To be honest, you don't fully sort of gel anyway, do you, until you start playing the competitive league games. That's when the gelling kind of starts. That's what I noticed. That's where it really sort of starts to kick in. I mean, friendly's really just there to, like, oh, let's have a go at putting 2 up front and let's have a go with this formation and that formation and see how that works just in case we need it and stuff like that. Can this player play in this position? We've never had him in this position, but can he play there? So it's for things like that, basically. I suppose it's to see how adaptable some of your players are and if they can actually fit in different positions. It's not a bad thing for that. I'll be 41-year-old next week. All right, matey. Happy birthday for next week. I'm sure I'll see you at some point before that. Yeah, so we've got 10 years on each other. So if you're too old for friendlies, I don't know where I am. Yeah, Spain are pretty much all over us at the moment, to be honest. We've got to try and get some kind of break going, but every time we get the ball and boot it up the field, they're just getting it straight back and coming straight back at us. We've got to keep this scoreline down if we're going to get ourselves sorted in this one. They are good though, aren't they? Thanks, yeah. No worries, man. No worries. No problem at all. Yeah, we are on the back foot a bit at the minute, to be honest. I don't know most of the players, so I can't really do like commentary as in talking about the players that much because I don't know many of them. So all I can do really is sort of say where they are Do you think that his acting is going to happen? Have you heard anything about that? I can't see it not happening. Not now. I think now the ball's rolling. That's it. Langer scored today. Didn't see the goal, but yeah, actually, I did see the goal. Yeah, it wasn't a bad goal actually. Yeah, it was quite a decent goal to be fair. But Arsenal won it 3-2. But we shall see how it goes. But like you say, it's the friendlies are not massively important. It's always nice to have like a bit of a winning mentality, but I have seen that go against teams as well. Yo, yeah, how you doing, Stephanie? All right? Beat West Ham last night, didn't you? Was it 2-1, 3-1? I watched a little bit of it on Josh's stream. And then I had to go because I was pretty much passing out, to be honest. But it looked all right to me from what I saw. Thought he was controlling the ball quite well when you had it. He was passing it around. There was people getting into space and stuff. You're doing some nice like 1-2s and triangle passing and all that kind of stuff. Keeping possession quite well. So yeah, it was all right. Did you watch it, Steph, or go to bed because it was quite late, wasn't it? I don't know if Isaac comes to LFC, but I know Newcastle Sardians are hard to deal with. Yeah. Thing is, if he, I mean, it could go the same way as Gibbs White. To be honest, they might decide to give him the money he wants, and they might keep him. You don't know, do you? Cunha looks good. Can't wait for Mbermo to play. Yeah, absolutely. And big up Stephanie. Yeah, so I mean, it all depends. I mean, because I think the main guy, Rumbelows or whatever his name is, Mama told me, but I forgot his name. But he's going to have a chat with him or something. So they could actually do what we've done and offer him the wage that he wants, and he might take that. I don't know. I'll have to see. It could be a play to get more money. You know, I don't know. Well, we've got to get into this summer because at the minute Spain are running rings around us. At the minute, we're just like defending, but every time we defend, we're just giving it straight back to them, and they're just coming back at us. Pretty much low block, to be honest. MGW staying. Great news for Forest. Yeah, big up Danny. I'm shocked. I'll be honest, Steph. I'm shocked. I'm absolutely shocked because I never saw that coming in a million years. Because I think we've all seen these things before, and we know how it goes. And this one's changed that. It's changed that story for me a little bit because it's like normally when you get a situation like that, they do go. And they do want to go, but you never know kind of what's going on in the background and stuff. But it is good news. I mean, he is a good player. Got a lot to learn, in my opinion, but he is a good player, and he'll only get better. Spurs can hold that, yeah. They were so like sure that they was going to get him as well. But I think Marianakis, when he digs his heels in, man, and that's it. He's not one to mess around. I mean, like you can say what you want about him, but I think a lot of teams would prefer to have an owner like Marianakis than the ones they've got who don't really get involved and don't really fight for anything. I mean, this guy will fight tooth and nail, seriously. Evening Yeti, Marianakis must have sent a horse's head to NGW's bed. Life with no Wi-Fi is grim. Yeah, I can imagine, mate. What's going on? Are they sorting it out? Are they sorting your broadband out, mate? But yeah, there's a lot of people who said that Morgan Gibbs White looks terrified when they're shaking hands and stuff like that. But there is a lot of people that have said that, that he's threatened him and all that kind of stuff. It's a good statement, though, Carl, isn't it, really? Turning around and saying, no, we're not selling. We're not selling, that's it. I said Spain will win the final. Yeah, well, I mean, at the minute, it's not looking too good for England, but I know they're capable what they're capable of, and they are capable of pulling it back. And Spurs got their pants pulled down. Yeah, and some fucking prick pulled the line down with a tractor. He's lucky I wasn't there when it happened. Hopefully the technician can fix it tomorrow. Oh my days, that's crazy. What a moron. Big up Danny, says Carl. Yeah, it's a bit gutting, isn't it, when you ain't got your connection. You don't realise just how much you actually rely on it, and until you've not got the internet. I mean, I can remember that time when mine went down, and I was like, and it all of a sudden brings to you just how much you actually get used to having it all the time. And it's like, just anything. Like, oh, what's that anyway? Oh, I'll just check Google. Oh, shit, I ain't got Google. You know what I mean? It's so weird when you've sort of not got it. You feel like one of your legs is gone. Well, probably not that far off, but that's a great statement either way by Forrest. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely it is. I don't think Alanga was too much of a bother. I think we knew kind of what Alanga was going to do, and we made a bit of cash on it anyway, So I think I don't think that one was ever going to get sorted out in any other way. I think we knew he wanted Newcastle anyway. Kelly shit shot and wake up call legend. I'm lucky the data roaming is okay for the phone at least, so I can watch for a bit. Yeah, absolutely, mate. You know the players better than I do, Danny. I don't even know half of them all, to be honest. And she hadn't even had that shot yet, what you're on about. You're about 6 years in front of me again. Ball over to the top, to the left-hand side. This might be it, I'm guessing. Yeah, this is it. Oh, it took a deflection, though, didn't it? No, didn't take a deflection. Okay. Took a bit of a weird turn. If that didn't take... Oh, no, it didn't. No, it was a bad shot. Straight through the legs. Still went out. And hey, Stephanie, matey, I just saw her name. Yeah, okay, I went spool. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate that. It's just I'm so far behind on these things when I use these things. So I don't even know all the names, mate, to be honest with you. But, it's England, so you watch it, don't you? There's loads of protests going on again today at Epping, kicking off apparently from when I left it, sort of thing. But police doing their normal, just looking after one side and not the other, which is fucking disgraceful. But it's what you come to expect at the minute. So yeah, hopefully we get a few sort of deals sorted. I saw a few things today about things that's on the way and all that kind of thing, but it was like that Nottingham Live and most of the time now that's proving to be an absolute load of crap. Douglas Luiz would be a good one if we could get him. I think we're in line. We're in the start of the line for Jacob Ramsey as well. I don't have that much of an opinion on Jacob Ramsey, to be honest. I can't say I've ever really noticed him that much. The only names I know for this match, it's team names. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know all the Forest women's names yet. Sure, I'll get used to it though as I keep watching. But so far, Spain are having the better of it, but England's starting to get about it a little bit more now. Going down the right-hand side here. Plays it into the middle. Long ball over the top to the left to Kelly, and that's defended well. Could have gone anywhere, that. And Danny, mate, thank you so much, bro, for the £50 super sticker again, matey. You're an absolute legend. Big up to you, Danny, mate. Cheers for that, man. Really appreciate it. Absolute star, mate. Absolute star. Big up, yeah, as always, no problem. Yeah, you're absolute ledge, mate. Cheers for that. Really appreciate it. Go to my Cruz Campo fund, mate. Well, that's half time. 1-0 to Spain. There's going to be some work to do in the second half for England, but at the moment it is 1-0 to Spain. Hopefully they can sort of pull it back and get it going. Let me just turn the sound. Oh shit! Turn the sound off on here. Yeah, so like I say, I mean, I've done a review. Well, honest thoughts and opinions on Happy Gilmore 2, which I watched yesterday. Really good. I enjoyed it. I know Pepsi didn't because he'd left a message saying that he didn't really enjoy it that much, but I did. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it's quite funny as well. I enjoyed it. Whether it's as good as the first one, I don't know. The first one's a bit of a classic for me, so I think the first one is better. But it's that long since I've actually watched it. I don't actually know whether it is or not, but I might give it another go, give it another watch, because it is a classic. That one, Money Pit's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious, Money Pit is. And, what's the other ones? You know, all the old sort of comedies, the airplane comedies and all that kind of stuff. Absolutely awesome. Fantastic Four, I'll be trying to have a look at as well. See how that actually pans out. In fact, I could be going to the cinema to watch that. Depends on my cousin and my brother if we're still going to do that. Unless I can find something beforehand, then I'll probably go and watch that and then do like an honest thoughts and opinions on that. It's always my point of view, you know, it's just my opinion on movies that I watch. You know, a lot of people won't agree with a lot of them, but you can only do it from your own perspective, can't you, really, when you watch films? Same as when you watch a game of football, really. You have a certain way of looking at it, and everybody else has another way of looking at it. So neither one's wrong, both are each other's perspectives. So, I mean, I can't really argue with that, to be honest. Like Jurassic Park, I mean, my bro actually did contact me about Jurassic Park, and he said exactly the same as me. He says, yes, it is shit. which I was quite surprised at because he normally likes stuff that I don't. But yeah, even he thought it was crap as well. Nice one, mate. I haven't went to the cinema in years till I saw 28 years later. Forgot how good the popcorn is. Yeah. I tell you what, last time I went to cinema, went to see one of the Lord of the Rings films, I think it was. I think it was the third one. And this person came in behind me and they had a bin bag, a black bin bag. And I tell you, it was full of sweets and stuff like that. He was coughing away all the way through the film. All I could hear was his packets getting opened. And I was like, fucking hell, do you not eat at home? How do you get to do that? Walk in the cinema with a bin bag full of foods and stuff. Surely someone says something. You know, surely someone says something. Damn, Danny, legend for the support, bro. Absolutely, mate. Absolute fucking legend, bro. Absolute awesome guy. As everybody is in the cave on that one as well, you know, but it is massively appreciated, the support, massively appreciated. We're on about 810 subs now, so when we get to 1,000, my brother's going to come on, so he did say that he'd come on if I get to 1,000. Johnny Diabetes, facts, Carl. Whenever I go cinema, I appreciate that XXL popcorn. I think what I normally do, I normally get like some Pepsi normally, and then I think is it Skittles. I think it is some big bags of Skittles or fruit gums. They're what I tend to get. Popcorn, I've never been that keen on, to be honest. It's so good, man. Danny, what did you think of the film anyway, Cole? Did you like have the same opinion as me, or did you think it was really good? Did you have the same opinion as me, or did you think it was really good? I just gave away my opinion, but then again, there is honest thoughts and opinions out there about it. I was a bit disappointed with it, to be honest. I enjoyed the start, but then it kind of went downhill after that. Evangelos Marianakis set to take over negotiations to get the Dan and Doy deal completed. 40 million plus bonuses being offered to Bologna with a salary of 5 million per year. Well, that's a little bit of information on Facebook. Well, I say whether it's right or what, I don't know, but it would be good to get him. He does look like a really good player, to be honest. Old man skills are so good. Fucks my teeth up though. Yeah. Same here, mate. Same here. I don't really eat a lot of them now, to be honest. I try and avoid a lot of things that's sugar on the teeth. In fact, the first time ever, I actually found a drink that's no sugar that I actually like, and that's the what do you call it? The Tango Strawberry Crush, I think it's called, and it is very nice, very Moorish as well, very Moorish. So yeah, that's kind of the first time I've actually found one with no sugar that I actually like. So I do drink a lot of that kind of stuff as well, and I always drink because you know what? I tell you right, yeah. Here's a little bit of advice, yeah. The worst thing with like sugar drinks and stuff like that is to drink it and let it lay on your teeth, yeah. So what I do is I use a straw and I put the straw like so far down my throat, so whenever I drink, it doesn't touch my teeth; it goes straight down my throat, and it seems to work because I don't have any issues with it. I didn't mind the story aspect, but it lacked the thrill and terror of the previous ones. Less dark too, which is what I love from the first two. I give it a 7 out of 10, all the same. Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't want to give any spoilers or anything. I felt that they added certain things that didn't need to be added. The best thing about the first one is, for me, is it's just terrifying because it's like, you know, this shit could happen. You know, you could get some of these lunatics break into an animal place and get the animals out of there, and you know there'd be something that's affecting the animals or something, and it just had that terror aspect. And like the old town was empty, you know, and then it's crazy because then you see somebody and you're like, hey, how you doing? And all that, and then they just start going and fucking chasing you down the road. I mean, it'd be absolutely. I can't run for shit, so I'd be fucked in no time. Old. But I'd probably be better off getting infected because then I'd actually be able to run for a fucking change. Same, a straw is the way to go. Absolutely, mate. Very true. The first two were terrifying. This one, not at all. Well, the second one for me, I mean, the first one's my favourite. The first one's one of my favourite movies, to be honest. But the second one, I think it's got a brilliant start. I think it's got the best start of all of them, to be quite honest with you, because that like peacefulness that they're all in the house and it's everything's okay and all that kind of thing, and then all of a sudden one gets through and it's just complete fucking nightmare scenario, and the house gets taken out and all that kind of thing. I like the way that they did the spread of the virus, that you could be immune but it'd still be in your saliva. So I did like that. I thought that was really good. But then after that, it kind of just went a little bit downhill for me, to be honest. I wasn't that keen on it after that. But the new one, there was just too many. I mean, we'll talk about it between each other, but there was just too many things in it that I just didn't think was needed. You know, I just didn't think it made any sense to have these things in it. But hopefully the part 2 will explain like a few things and why this is the fact and how you've got these kind of things and all that lot. It's very hard to say anything because I don't want to ruin anything for anybody. I don't like doing spoilers. That's why when I do honest thoughts and opinions, I won't do spoilers or anything like that because I don't see the point. Because if you're going to do that, people ain't going to watch it, are they? If they want to watch a movie, they're not going to watch it if you're giving spoilers away. They're not going to watch your show if you're giving spoilers away, because then they're going to go, well, I'll see if I can catch this afterwards when I've seen it and then make my mind up on what I think about it. So that's pretty much why I don't do that. And I hate spoilers anyway. I always have done. I hate them with a passion. So, you know, that's kind of the way that goes. Yeah, I get you, mate. It is hard to say too much without spoiling. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I love the start. The start up to a certain point, I think, is absolute quality. I was in there. I was like, yeah, come on, this is fucking looking really good. And then it just went off on a weird tangent and stuff. I mean, the very start is very good. That's good. The very beginning of it, the way it opens, I mean, that was superb. Absolutely superb. I mean, not quite the 28 weeks later, but it was an absolute superb start. I mean, they didn't pull any punches, did they? Let's put it that way. But yeah, but then there was like a few things that happened, and I was just like, I'm not really that interested in this, to be honest with you. It's just not what I'm in this for. But hopefully they sort it out and get the second one. I mean, the second one's already been made. It's just like when it comes out. But I would imagine there's going to be a few things sort of answered in that, and then we'll sort of see where we go from there. But there was one or two things that I just didn't think was and is needed. It just took it away from being what it is, you know, in my opinion anyway. I love the concept of it. I think I always love the fact that it's highly possible that, you know, it could happen. You know, not, I don't know if it happened like that, but if there was pumping sort of like a rage into animals and stuff like that, there's every chance that, you know, somebody could get bit or whatever and kick it all off, isn't they, really? Do you think it's a zombie film? I don't really think it. I don't think it's a zombie film because they don't really eat people. So I mean, and they're not dead. So for me, I mean, it's a twist on a zombie movie, but I don't. For me, it's not a zombie movie. It's actually normal people that are just complete fucking nutcases, basically. They get hit by a virus and turn into absolute fucking lunatics. That's pretty much what it is. So, I mean, I wouldn't say zombie. It's definitely a twist on the zombie thing, but they're not zombies. It's more like if rabies didn't kill you. Yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, and the arguments going around that it's a zombie movie and stuff like that, it's the same sort of context as a zombie movie. But like I say, the people are not exactly dead, are they? They just get infected and then turn into fucking raving lunatics, basically. Who'll stop at nothing to transfer the virus. I mean, I know there's a thing in the first film where they talk about I'm starving this one, see what happens and all this, that and the other. But I haven't seen anything in any of the films where they're actually eating people. I mean, they're eating animals, of course, but I ain't seen anything where they're eating people. I'd pick a zombie outbreak over any day over whatever the hell they are. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely. Because I mean, if they get your scent, that's it, innit? As soon as they know you're there, fucking hell, man, they're just absolutely relentless. Like in the first one, when they know that they're near that hotel, when you're going up them stairs, and then all of a sudden they come to they've all them trolleys, and they start climbing the trolleys and running up the stairs. Oh, mate, I don't know about you, bro, but I ain't fit enough to. I'd be dead. I'd be dead. I'd be dead, mate. There's no way. I might as well just like go so far, wait till they get near me, and then just dive over the fucking over the edge because I ain't gonna be able to run. I might get like a second wind, I suppose, but I don't know. Never had a first wind, so I don't know what fucking second is. It's the full sprinting that freaks me out. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And just the old thing as well, like the way they act as well, when they're just sort of like, you go, and it just looks like a normal person. And just going, hello. And then all of a sudden, like in that church in the first one, where they all of a sudden like get up and start looking. And then that priest comes in and they're just going, I mean, it's fucking insane, isn't it? It's a brilliant concept, though. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's so good. I think it's so hard hitting as well. You know, characters that you like and stuff like that. It's one of those kind of movies where people that you like all of a sudden, you know, and you actually feel something. Here comes Spain again on the right-hand side. Come on, England. You're going to have to win the fucking ball. He's in front of the goal, takes a shot, and takes a deflection and goes out. They're not in this together at the minute. It's offside anyway. Eerily standing still to a full sprint once they cop you, is it? Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I mean, I suppose a lot of people sort of put it to like Day of the Dead, you know, the new Day of the Dead, the remake. I suppose a lot of people put it to that sort of thing. But, you know, they are actually zombies. You know, that's the difference. I mean, it's going to be an argument. I mean, I've seen loads of people comment and say, well, it's the same sort of concept, so it's a zombie movie. And I'm like, well, no, it's not, because a zombie is somebody that eats fucking flesh and somebody that's actually fucking dead. These have a purpose. They know exactly what they're doing, you know, and they're just trying to transfer the virus and get more people on the virus. And some of it in the first one is just, when you first watch it, you're just devastated. Like with Frank, when he loses his head at that army place and starts smacking that thing. I mean that. Oh mate, that was one of them moments in films and stuff where you're just like, no man, no. And that bit where he goes to his parents. This is the first one, by the way, not the new one. But when he goes to his parents' house and he's looking at them pictures with a candle, and that fucking thing gets me every time. That's another one of them Jaws things. That is when that window smashes. Makes me jump every single time. And Cillian Murphy is just class. In fact, all of them that was in that was class, to be honest. It was such a well-made film, the first one. And I'm really hoping they settle my nerves a little bit with the second one in the second part. I have to find a copy of a DVD for the first one, being years since I've seen it. I think I've got 28 days and I've got 28 weeks later on DVD. Like I say, favourite films, and the soundtrack is fucking awesome. 28 Days Later soundtrack is absolute class. That music proper sets the tone. And the way it sort of like finishes as well, where it sort of proves that it's human nature anyway to like go there if you need to. I love that concept as well, where it's like human nature that if they push you that far, and that you're going to go there anyway. But it is an absolute quality film. But we'll definitely talk about the 28 years later. You know, if you're able to still be around, and when I end the stream, we have a chat about it then if you want. If you're still all right with your connection and everything. Oh, mate, it's probably my favourite horror of all time. Yeah, same here, man. Yeah, it's definitely up there, no doubt. I mean, that one's up there. American Werewolf in London has always been a massive favourite of mine. I think that was absolutely class. The Thing is definitely up there. Love The Thing. It's absolutely brilliant. Alien, Jaws. You know, Cillian Murphy is pronounced as Killian. He's an absolute legend of an actor. Yeah, Cillian Murphy, my bad. Oh, mate, it's probably my favourite horror of all time. 1, Snatch, 2, Kill Bill, 3, Training Day. Now, that's 3 bloody good films as well. Fantastic films. About Lock, Stock and 2 Smoking Barrels. That's fucking good. I like all them British sort of... British gangster movies and stuff like that. There's just something about them. I think it's probably because, you know, being British yourself, you can sort of like get with it a bit more. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of what it is. Oh dear. Shot comes in, saved. Oof, gets it on the second attempt. Nearly 52 minutes gone. Come on, England. They're not getting the second, so make sure you get the second. Love Kill Bill 2, Danny. I like everything nearly from Tarantino. Yeah. Oh, when I first watched From Dusk Till Dawn, that was so good. Dusk Till Dawn's brilliant. Reservoir Dogs is awesome film as well. Yeah, he'd done some absolute crackers, hasn't he? Has. Kill Bill, like you say, Kill Bill was class. That was awesome. Really enjoyed that. There's one called Things to Do in Denver When You're Dead as well, and that's pretty decent. Yeah, Carl, Kill Bill is a masterpiece, and Wolf Creek is a decent horror. I don't think I've seen Wolf Creek. It sounds familiar, but I don't know if I've actually watched it. But yeah, I mean, I'll have to give that one a look. Hey, Luke and Carl, evening, mate. That other one I did as well. The what was it called now? Time to Kill. That Time to Kill's excellent. That's brilliant, that is. I did an honest thoughts and opinions on that because it's not just new movies. If I watch any of the old movies, like you just said, Wolf Creek there, I might actually watch that and then do that as well. I think I've seen it, but I'm not 100% sure. The ideas he comes up with is insane. Yeah. I do like Guy Ritchie, though. I do think he does some really good stuff. Do you ever get all that Mobland watched, Carl? That was excellent, that was. I'm watching Dexter at the minute. That's really good as well. I mean, sometimes I'll just like go onto one of my channels or whatever, and there'll be a film there, and I'll just sit and watch it, which sometimes it's a good idea, sometimes it's not really a good idea, but every now and then you find one that's a bit of a gem that you wouldn't have thought was any good, Not very often, but every now and then. Alien Earth, really looking forward to Alien Earth. I've stopped watching the trailers now because I just want to see it when it comes out. It looks good. I'm still about 4 episodes in. I may continue it once Wi-Fi is back. Yeah, it's brilliant, mate. Brilliant. Tom Hardy, absolute class. Pierce Brosnan's class as well. What about all-time favourite movies? Well, Platoon is one of mine. I love Platoon. Platoon's definitely one of my all-time favourites. I like Trick or Treat, which is one that a lot of people not really heard of, but Trick or Treat's a cracking film as well, with a cracking soundtrack. And Ozzy the Man Osbourne is in there as well, so that's a good thing. Halloween, love Halloween. Halloween 1 is excellent. Well, a few of them are decent, to be honest. Nightmare on Elm Street, when I first saw it, that's a good one as well. Oh, that Pie May passage in a bill is hella funny. I can't remember that bit. And I would have to say Terminator 2. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely 100% Terminator 2. Definitely. Big Trouble in Little China. That's quality. Absolute class. The Warriors. That's a good film as well. Escape from New York. Go on, England. Get in. Come on. And they've got the goal back. Lovely cross there on the left-hand side. And headed in by Russo. I think that's her name. Yeah. 1-1. It is 1-1. Well played, England. Right, okay. Where's this gone then? Right, let's chuck a 1 in there. Yeah, excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Nice goal there as well. Just pulls it back, plays it into the middle. Very similar to the Woods goal, actually, that was last night. Terminator 2 was the first movie I saw in the cinema. Yeah, I think I watched it in the cinema as well. That's another one with an absolutely awesome soundtrack. I mean, Terminator 1's good. Terminator 1's awesome, but Terminator 2 was like fucking hold my beer. It was so good, that was. What do you think about Terminator Dark Fate? Did you like that? I weren't that keen on it, to be honest. Okay, I'll try to do a list in no particular order. Lord of the Rings, any? Yeah. Goodfellas, yeah. Definitely Goodfellas. And Lord of the Rings. 28 Days Later, yeah. Inglourious Bastards, yeah. Alien 1, Predator, definitely. The Warrior, Kill Bill, Django, and Scarface, The Exorcist. Yeah, I'd agree with them. Godfather's are good as well. Godfather 2 is the first movie I saw in the cinema. Yeah, I think I watched it in the cinema as well. That's another one with an absolutely awesome soundtrack. I mean, Terminator 1's good. Terminator 1's awesome, but Terminator 2 was like fucking hold my beer. It was so good, that was. Yeah, I mean, there's there's like so many Matrix. I love the Matrix as well. I thought they was really good films as well. Thought the way they ended was a little bit weird, but I did enjoy them. I love pie, mate. When I'm old, I'm gonna grow my beard, just grow my beard like it is, and I would put 20 more too. Yeah, I mean there is some classics, isn't there? Really, I mean, Saving Private Ryan. I mean, that's a good movie as well. Only like Terminator and Terminator 2. The other Terminators are average. Yeah, I don't mind that one. I think it was Genesis. I didn't mind that one. I thought that one was all right, but then after that, it kind of went a bit stupid, and it just lost its pizzazz or whatever. But I went through a spate of like loving all like Vietnam movies, Full Metal Jacket, and all that kind of. Full Metal Jacket's quality. That drill instructor in Full Metal Jacket is just brilliant. The Matrix, of course, bro. That's blew my head away as a kid. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, Matrix quality movie. Yeah, it was. It was so fucking good. That was. It was one of them films where people tell you how amazing it is, and you think, well, you know, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I get told a film's good, I watch it expecting, and it 9 times out of 10 it just doesn't hit the spot. But Matrix did, 100%. I was like, yeah, man, this is fucking awesome. Mr. Anderson. Absolute class. People say we're living in the Matrix, but if that's the case, how come I can't do fucking Kung Fu? What's going on there? Right, not that I'll be able to do it. I'll probably fucking pass out, not be able to breathe, to be honest, but I'll try it. Yeah, Full Metal Jacket is quality. Last Samurai, yeah. Sin City, oh yeah, 300 as well, yeah, absolutely, 100%. 100%, man. That is some class movies right there. Yeah, facts, Danny. And some of those animated movies are unreal too. Finding Nemo, yeah, one of my favourites. How to Train Your Dragon, Shrek, etc., etc. Yeah, I mean, Shrek, I liked. Wasn't massively like into it. Finding Nemo is probably my favourite, to be honest. And there's one called Open Season as well, which I thought was really, really good. What's the ant ones as well? Is it Bug's Life? Bug's Life, and then there's like another one as well. They're pretty decent. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That's a good film. That's a really good film, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That Terminator soundtrack is 10 out of 10. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. When I was a teen, I watched 300 on loop, lifting weights. Yeah, that was excellent, wasn't it? This is Sparta. Fucking brilliant, man. That. Absolutely brilliant. Love stuff like that. Just to sit and watch things like that is absolutely awesome. Give How to Train a Dragon a watch, the first animated one. I will do, yeah. I will. Definitely I will. I'll put it on the list. I'll definitely give it a watch at some point. There was like a spate of like really decent sort of Pixar movies, wasn't there? What was was it Cars or was it Cars or something like that? Anyway, that one was all right as well. But Finding Nemo is one of my favourites. Some of the characters in Finding Nemo is fucking brilliant. That fucking fish in the what's his name? Every time he like that bubble thing goes, oh, the bubbles, the bubbles, the bubbles, the bubbles. And then you got that fucking shrimp. I'm so ashamed. And the crabs, man. Hey, hey, hey. They was absolutely fucking awesome. They were like the Goodfellas crabs, and then these seagulls as well. Mine, mine, mine. Evening, Yeti. Big up to Tony Neary. How you doing, mate? You well? Big up, Tony. Arrows will blot out the sun, then we will fight in the shade. Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Hey, Tony Neary, bro. Hope you're keeping well. Shark bait. Ooh. And the stoner turtles, too. Yeah. All right, mate. It just got so many really good characters in it. Even the one that keeps what's her name? I can't remember now. Dewey, is it or something? What's the name? The bluefish. What's the fucking name? That bluefish. That was insane. That was. Do you talk whale? And she went, "Can you hello?" Oh, mate, that was fucking awesome. That was. All good, mate. Hope all of you are really well. Yeah, all good, man. And Shawshank. Oh, yeah, Shawshank Redemption. Class movie. Good to hear, bro. All good here too. Dory, that was it. Yeah. That was so funny when she was saying that she could speak whale, and she just kept forgetting everything after the next sentence. Oh, mate, there is some absolute classic films. I mean, you can go back to in time as well, like Battle of Britain and all that kind of stuff, and D-Day, and what's that movie called with John Wayne? Jez was the one that said make sure you watch it, and I did actually watch it, and that was fucking excellent. That was. Can't remember what it's called now, but that was absolutely brilliant as well. Or when she reads the escape sign as escape, yeah. Yeah, every now and then they just get the characters right, and it's so fucking good when they do it. Go on, England, got a chance here, but she's going to get to that. He said he's going to get to that. You know, I'm misgendering the fucking women here. Fuck. Going to get cancelled. Yeah, killed me that. Yeah. I mean, we have had some really, really good movies, haven't we? I mean, the original Evil Dead for me is a classic. I mean, if you watch it now, obviously you can see like the fish flapping in the arms and stuff, but it's still a brilliant concept. Going to a cabin and then all of a sudden like getting Kandarian demons. I mean, one thing I don't get, and one thing that really annoys me, is in that reboot. How could you leave the card game out? How can you leave the card game out? That was like an iconic bit of Evil Dead. I mean, I like Evil Dead Rises. I think that's really good, but and Evil Dead 2 is probably my favourite. It's so funny when his hand gets taken over and he's smacking himself in the head with plates and pans and all that kind of stuff. I mean, that was just excellent acting as well. Just excellent. But yeah, I mean, how can you leave out the card game? You know, when they're sat there and they're going like 2 of diamonds, 10 of spades. Why have you awakened us from our sleep? Awakened us from our ancient slumber. You will die. One by one, we will take you. That was just absolute class, iconic moments. I can't understand why they kind of didn't leave that in. I watched it again, and they kind of have it a little bit. It was better in. I don't know if you've watched Evil Dead Rise, but I actually thought that was really good, and they actually put that kind of thing back into it. Excellent film. Did I ever mess with Ouija boards? I did, yes. Yeah. I did back in the day. We used to go back at dinner time from school, and there was a guy that we knew, and we used to like do the Ouija board, and he used to either be possessed or make out he was possessed or whatever. And yeah, it was crazy, mate. Oh, that's just wide. Nice try there, though, from Kelly. Getting on it again now. You ever done it? I've done it. I don't know, like, what the thing is, or, you know, if it's right or if it's real or whatever. But, yeah, I've done it. It was done in this house, actually, at about 2 o'clock in the morning. Cole says, I would never. Yeah, I was transfixed with that kind of stuff. Aleister Crowley and the black magic and all that kind of stuff. So I proper sort of got into the Ouija board and stuff. Like I say, I don't know whether it's like an energy thing or what it actually is. But it does appear that the glass does move and the things do move. But whether you're actually doing that yourself is another thing. It's kind of open to interpretation, really. But the thing is, you've only got your finger on it, so, you know. There was a film ages ago, actually, called Witchboard, which was about, like, a mass murderer that got through on a Ouija board. That was quite good. I don't believe nor disbelieve, but just like the ocean, I'd rather not test it. Yeah. Mate, I've always been one of those kind of people where it's like, you know, oh, let's see what happens if I do this. Gets a bit silly, actually. What did I say to my brother once? I said, I was sat there and this is how weird I am. I sat there and I was eating wine gums. And I said, you know what? If I swallowed these wine gums, like, without chewing them or whatever, if I got cutting off, would there be like loads of halves of wine gums on the floor and stuff like that? And my bro is just like, you're not right in the fucking head, you're not. Nope, I'm not. I'm just wondering, you know, you don't know, do you? I would imagine it would, but I don't know. You never know, do you? So it's one of them things. It's same as when I got off the bus one time, and I was looking at, for some reason, I don't know why, I was looking at the bus stop, and I had in my mind, is there any glass in that? And instead of doing what most sane people would do, instead of walking up and touching to see if there was any glass in it, I just walked straight into it with my face and bounced off it. Oh man, my bro and my mum was fucking laughing their fucking heads off. Just silly shit like that. I do shit like that all the time. I don't believe nor disbelieve, and yeah, laughing there. Yeah, I mean, I've done all sorts of like weird stuff like that. I'm a bit. See, this is like when I went to Cyprus, there was this stall, right? And it had all the normal things on it and stuff like that, and it had tasers, yeah. And I was like, I might get one. I might buy a taser, but then I thought to myself, you know what? If I buy one, I'm going to try it on myself. I know I am, because what's the point of a taser if when you really need it, it don't work? So I was like, so I sort of like I'm not going to get one because I know I will actually try it on myself. So I thought, nah, fuck that. Don't bother. Leave that one out. That's all right. I'm good. I mean, it's got to work, hasn't it? Because if it comes to like an emergency and it don't work, what's the point in that? You know, so you got to make sure you test it. I mean, I could probably have just like walked out on the street and gone, "Hey, mate, how you doing?" Yeah, it works. Nice. I suppose I could have done that. I might have got arrested. So I mean, that wouldn't have been a very good idea, would it? So yeah, so I kind of didn't bother. I was going to get one. I can remember telling them that yeah, I was so tempted to like get a taser, but I know I'll try it on myself. And people just look at you like, "Are you fucking right in the head?" Probably not. Good job I never got a gun, innit? Good job I didn't get a gun. Gotta make sure it works. Ah, fucking hell. Shoot myself in the leg. Yeah, there's certain things that I probably should stay away from, to be quite honest, for my own safety. It's like when I was sitting there and thinking, I wonder if I could take a punch in the face and I proper fucking wound back and fucking smack myself in the head. And yeah, got a fucking headache for a good while. And I got a little bit fucking, my head went fucking funny for a bit. I think it gave me some concussion or something. But I got to realise that I can take a punch though. So, you know, yeah, it has to be done, doesn't it? Really, it has to be done. Just to make sure. You don't want to get in a situation and then not know if you can take a punch, so you might as well just punch yourself. I mean, you know, I'm a bit mental anyway, so I don't think anybody's like sat there surprised. So, you know, it's just one of those things, isn't it? Never punched myself in the nuts, to be honest. I mean, I kind of know that hurts because I've done things like when I was riding on a bike. Where I was, you know, how you got them trick nuts on the back wheel. Yeah, I was going down the street. My mate was riding the bike, and I was stood on the trick nuts with my hands on his shoulders, and he pulled the brakes. I jumped to get off. Obviously, I didn't know he was going to pull the brakes, so I came down, my balls straight on the fucking bike seat. Yeah. So that one answered that, what it's like to get a punch in the bollocks. So I didn't have to ever try that one. That fucking hurt like fuck. And when when you're on your bike as well, and you got your chain, and I can remember getting my my jeans got stuck in the chain, and I couldn't do anything but just fall on my face and graze my face up and everything like that. There's nothing I could do. I was stuck. So I just had to sort of wait until I went fucking straight down and smashed my head on the floor. Thinking about it, I don't know how I'm still alive, to be honest. I don't know how I'm actually still alive. I'm a bit of a miracle, to be fair, to actually still be alive. With some of the stuff that I've tried and done and shit like that. It's fucking insane. Did you guys like Predator 2? Because Predator 2 was quality as well, wasn't it? Predator was brilliant. I think that was the one when we went to the cinema. I don't think I got in. Did I get in? I can't remember. I did watch it at the cinema because I remember reading about it. In fact, I read the book of Predator before I actually watched the film. And it was just absolute class. There's a bit more in the book, as there always is, you know. But it was just absolute class. Same as It. I read the book of It as well. And there's a bit more in that. It was amazing. I remember going to work reading It, and I was absolutely fucking. I just loved every minute of reading that. I need to get reading again, actually. Oh, I know what I wanted to ask you, Carl. I saw the lineup for the UFC last night. I haven't watched it all. I've only watched I've seen the Nguyen fight. Man, that guy's high. Fuck it, no. I've seen that. I've seen like the fights up to that point. I think the last one I was watching was Blackshear against Grant, which I hadn't seen the end of yet. But I think Shara Bullet. Shara Bullet's in a fight. I hadn't seen it. I hadn't seen how it turns out, but you know, I thought he was done. Or was you winding me up? Here comes Spain on the left-hand side. Got a bit of space here as well. Can't get the cross in. It's going to be a corner. 78 minutes and 15 gone. This is quite an end-to-end game, to be honest, even though we're like talking about films and stuff like that. But it's quite an end-to-end game. What about Tommy? Tommy's a good movie as well with The Who. That's a fucking good film as well. Bit freaky, proper freaky, but it's a good movie. All right, come on, England, get it sorted. Let's get the next goal. I don't know whether the chat's froze or whether nobody's saying anything. No, I think the chat's okay. I think it looks all right on there anyway. I need to go to the loo, you know. Right, okay. So let's just... can I do it that way? I don't want to do that. If I do that, I might not be able to get back on. Let me just do it on here instead. We're back in a sec. I just need to go to the loo. Tony Neary just watching the match here, mate. Yeah, no worries, mate. I just wondered because sometimes the chat freezes up and then all of a sudden it comes back on. So I was just wondering if that was the case. Oops. One that wrong. Right. Let's get that sorted out. Yeah, I was just wondering, mate, whether that was the case. What do you think? Did you watch your game earlier with Newcastle? I thought, to be quite honest, at the start of that game, for the first like 10, 15 minutes, I thought Newcastle came up with their pressing was immense. And I was like, wow, you just didn't know what to do with it at all. What the fuck was that? England back in it now. Let's see where this goes. Absolutely, mate. They scored a bit ago. 83 minutes on the clock for me. They're trying to get it going, but there's like a few fouls going here, there, and everywhere, so this game's stopping quite a bit as well. But yeah, Jaws is definitely up there. That's one of my favourites. Definitely Jaws. Jaws 2 as well, but I think then after Jaws 2 it goes a little bit fucking daft, where it's actually like hunting the family sort of thing. It's a bit fucking crazy. Still a good film though. Still better than a lot of them they do now, to be fair. Same as Alligator. I mean, I watched that ages ago. It's a long time since I've seen that, but that was pretty good as well. That's a mega old film, that is. I think my dad got that from the video shop. Back in the day. Silence of the Lambs, yeah, yes, absolutely, mate. Yeah, definitely. And Red Dragon as well. Yeah, they are really good movies. They are definitely good movies. I think there's been quite a lot that have been decent, to be honest. I mean, The Blob is quite good. I wish they'd have done that one that I can't remember who it is now. Rob Zombie, I think, was going to do. But then it got cancelled. I wish they'd have done that because that sounded really good. Back to the Future, yeah. Not my favourite, to be honest, but Gremlins was class. First time I watched Gremlins, I mean, that was absolutely brilliant, Gremlins. I was obsessed with that. I had to play a game on Spectrum, Gremlins game, like an adventure game. Fucking good stuff, that. We have had some really good films. I'll tell you another one I loved as well. Oh, mate, and I just completely fell for her as well. Mannequin with Kim Cattrall. Oh, my days. Her in that movie, man. Oh, my fucking days. Mannequin was quality, and the Police Academies as well. Police Academy 2, I think, was my favourite. That's the one with Zed and the punks and stuff in it. Death Wish. Death Wish are good films as well. He was excellent. Charles Bronson. Kim the Scouser. I haven't seen that film, mate. I don't think I've seen that movie. Oh, you're on about Kim Cattrall? Oh, mate, honestly, she is just fucking. Oh my days. That movie back in the day. Oh my days, loved it. We used to get a lot of the budget films as well, like Class and Nukamai. There's one called. Mind you, you look at some of the budget films now, and they're actually better than some of the actual films they bring out now. Cue the Winged Serpent. That was a good one as well. All the old thingy movies as well. All the old disaster movies. I used to love them. I think Cattrall is born in Liverpool. Is she? I didn't even know that, mate. I didn't know she was that close. I would have gone to see her, to be honest. Well, I probably wouldn't because I was about 8-year-old, I think. But hey, well, whatever. You know, she was up for it, and I would have been. So, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot. What about House? House was a good film as well, wasn't it? House. That was a decent horror movie. Horror comedy. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Yeah, I was definitely in that frame at that time. 100%. I spent most of my time watching like the comic strip and all that lot. Rick Mail and Viv Anderson. Is it Viv Anderson? Is that it? Viv Anderson? Aid Edmondson, I mean, not Viv Anderson. Viv Anderson's a fucking footballer, you prat. I meant Aid Edmondson. Yeah, I mean, I used to watch a lot of them stuff on a Saturday night. That one they did, it came from somewhere else. That was brilliant. Triffids. I remember sitting and watching Triffids as well. That was good. What's happened to all this good TV, man? All this good TV's just gone. Even Prime Suspect. I even like that. Cracker was good as well. Weenie Professionals. You just think it's crazy because you've actually got the ability to do things with stuff now, and it's just gone downhill. There's no like good stories or anything like that nowadays. They're just, I mean, Game of Thrones was all right until the last sort of two seasons, but it's like you'd think that you'd get better, but I think they just rely now on the effects and everything like that, and the films actually suffer for it. Never like King Kong the way it ends. Never like King Kong the way it ends. It's just killer that is when that heartbeat's stopping. Yeah. Since 2005, movies started being shit. Yeah. I tell you, I called it as well. I said as soon as like they've got the effects and all this, that, and the other, the thing that's going to get hit is the stories, the story of the films, because they're just not going to bother with them because they know that the effects are going to sell them. It's such a shame, but I suppose every now and then you get one that comes along that's like really good. What was that? The others, was it called? With what's the name? That was married to Tom Cruise. That one was a pretty good movie. People Under the Stairs. That was quite good as well. Critters. Fucking Critters was decent. It had like a spate of like Critters, Gremlin type movies. Yeah, Critters. And I think you had one called The Munchers. Have you seen that there's a new War of the Worlds coming out as well? Another one where they're not actually going to do it like the album. That's what I want. I want to see it like the album from that time of the album. Not doing it like in today's time and all that kind of stuff. Actually do it from when it was. So you've actually got Thunderchild and all that kind of thing. That's up there as one of my favourite albums, to be honest, War of the Worlds. Listen to it all the time. But yeah, they're doing a new one with Ice Cube. Ice Cube's in it. He's like a computer tech or something like that, and it's to do with like data and taking data to attackers and all that kind of stuff. He looks all right, but you know. That's Spain number 18, Dan Thumb. I don't, to be honest, mate. Well, like you, mate, I don't know a lot of these players, to be quite honest with you. If I'm going to start doing this a lot, then I will actually get to know a lot of the players. I'll start with a Forest, like women players, and then I'll just go from that, basically. No, that was good pass. Just couldn't seem to get it there. Bloody nerve-wracking. How you doing, Lone Star, mate? You all right? You watched the game earlier, Lone Star, against Newcastle? Looked decent from what I saw of it. I didn't see all of it because the stream kept packing up, but I got to see a little bit of the start. Newcastle was pressing like crazy, and then you guys like started doing it, and it weren't a bad game actually. But you need that Jokeres though, don't you? Mind you, nice bicycle kick from Saka. Got saved really well, but it was a nice bicycle kick attempt. No, pre-season means nothing. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. I just like watching my team, mate, to be honest. That's why I kind of watch the Forest games and stuff. I just like watching my team. I could never follow LFC women's match. Waste of time. Yeah. To me, if they wear the badge, which, I support along with the club, then I have no issue with it at all, to be honest. I'll watch it in hope that they actually take my advice at some point and swap shirts at the end of the game. But I've told them that's how you'll make women's football great if you do the shirt swap at the end. But they're not listening to me, so. Arsenal will make another signing. We will win the title. Yeah, I think Danny might have something to say about that, but yeah. Well, your next signing is possibly going to be Eze, innit? You've got to put the money forward. I think that's probably going to be your next signing there. Right, it's going into extra time. Anyway, we've got adverts on there. I mean, keeping Morgan Gibbs White, I still think around mid-table to possibly top 10, maybe. If we can get these other players in, then maybe there'll be a bit of a difference, in my opinion. But it's going to be a tough season, though. It's going to be tough to actually continue doing what we did last season. But we've got to. So, like and subscribe now. Cheers for that, Lone Star. But yeah, I mean, you won that 1-3-2. Seen the Marino goal. Saw the Elanga goal. Didn't see the others because my stream kept stopping, so I wasn't able to actually keep watching it. But it looked like a decent game, to be honest. So glad Forest kept MGW. Credit to the lad. Yeah. Well, I mean, credit to Marianakis as well. I think MGW played that. His agent played it or whatever, to get himself a new contract or whatever. If he does the business for us, then I have no issue with it. I still got some thoughts in the back of my mind, but hopefully he proves me wrong and we get on with it, because I do think he's got the potential to be an awesome fucking midfielder. I really do think he's got the potential, and he'll move on from that now. And we can all move on from that now and get on with it and get on with things, So it's good to actually close that down. And I'm sure you lot as Arsenal fans enjoy the fact that we kind of, in a sense, probably played Tottenham. So I'm sure you guys enjoy that a lot as well. But, I mean, look, you've got to admit, though, having an owner like that, whether you like him or whether you don't, he will fight in the trenches, mate, for Forest. And I think that's the kind of owner you want. And I have no doubt that all of a sudden, in these next, few weeks, that we'll start drafting players in there. Now we've got that sorted. I don't doubt it at all, and you can see what he's like going for and what he wants and all that kind of thing. And I think eventually, I think we'll get it. I do think eventually we will get it. We've got to keep going, see how we're going with the Europa, see if it's Conference League or whatever, and just get on and do something there, and just get on with shit, and just keep like being a fucking thorn in player in team sights. Arteta has the giggles. He knows it's our time. Hey, mate, look, it's there. It's there, bro. I mean, if he can do it, he can do it. I mean, watching the start of that game with Newcastle, you was struggling because they was pressing the shit out of you. And you obviously sort of changed it up somehow to turn it all around. So, I mean, that's not a bad look, really, is it? Because if you watch the start of that game, they was closing you down like fuck. You was panicking left, right, and centre. But you know, you got to pull it back. Marino got on the score sheet. Who else got on the score sheet? Can't remember. Marino definitely did. I saw the Marino goal. Can't remember who else scored, to be honest. Like I say, the stream kept stopping, so I wasn't able to watch it that much, to be fair. It's all there. It's all there. It all comes down to like Liverpool. But again, as I've already said, Liverpool are going to go to do this for Jota as well. So that's going to be a big part of it as well. That might be a good thing. It might hinder them as well, you know, because they might get too sort of enveloped in that. And it might hurt them, but I wouldn't class Liverpool out if they get Isaac. But Isaac could be like going for another contract, and that the owner might actually decide to give him the contract as well. So that could also change things as well. Right, we're back on for the first half of extra time. Spain going on the attack straight away. Nice cross. Defended well, goes for a corner. Corner Spain. Corner comes in, headed away, kicked away. Nobody there though. It's going to come straight back at him. What's your thoughts on Trossard? Do you think he needs to go? Do you think Trossard needs to go, or would you keep hold of Trossard? I mean, if you get Eze, you shouldn't need him anyway. We're doing it for the trophy cabinet? Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I wouldn't count you out, to be quite honest with you. Definitely wouldn't count you out. I know how good you are, and I know you've got like Salah that like scores a lot of goals. Ekatiki's supposed to be a bit decent. I don't really know that much about him, but getting his act will be a massive, massive one if you can do it. I think it all comes down to him meeting the owner tomorrow, I think it is, and what he's going to offer him, because he might do a Marianakis and offer him the money he wants or whatever. Whether that'll change it, I don't know whether it'll change it or not. And then it'll come down to if he did it for that or if he did actually want to go. Keep Trossard, says Lone Star. I think he's one of them that if you bring him on, he's tended to like change the games and score the goals and stuff like that. So I kind of agree with that. I suppose it just matters like whether you need the money to actually get the other things over the line. The England team can't keep the ball, and it will be over shortly. Well, I don't. Spain's having most of it, to be honest with you. Like I say, as soon as they get it in the defence, they're just booting it up the field, and there's nobody there, so they're just giving the ball back to Spain all the time. But this England team does have that thing about them where they can all of a sudden pull something out of the hat. So maybe, oh my days, that was awful. That was an awful pass, that was. So we'll forget about that one. But yeah, just don't play for penalties. Just actually fucking try and go for it. Mind you, they're dropping down like flies, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, friendlies don't really matter. I mean, friendlies are just about getting fit, finding out who can play in different positions and all that kind of stuff. You know, that's pretty much what friendlies are about, and putting the academy players, giving them a shot, you know, to see what they're capable of and whether you're going to be using them or anything like that. It's pretty much what friendlies are. As I've already said, Lone Star, before you came in, it was said last night, I think, as well. It comes down to the fact of, like, if you can sort of get on a run or whatever in friendlies, you can win every single friendly. And like Danny says, they won one, I think he said, when they won the title with Klopp. So, I mean, they don't mean anything in that respect. I think it's just down to sort of seeing players that you sign and just seeing how you're going to work it. But they are pretty much just run outs and getting you ready for the league. The league's where it's at. I watching under 14s against under 11s. We defend 18 yard and just keep kicking it up the field straight back to Spain. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's pretty much been most of the game, to be fair. As soon as they went 1-0 up, then they kind of got it a little bit different and they started to get involved a little bit more. But like you say, they are just basically kicking it straight back out and just giving it straight back to them. I mean, she's got it now, but she's just running into a dead end. Can't keep the ball at all. Defending well, but you've got to have something that goes outwards, haven't you? And at the minute, I don't think we've got that. Get subs on, we look knackered and we can't take penalties. Yeah, I don't know about the pens, to be honest. I've never actually... Oh, mind you, yeah, I did actually. I watched that one against, was it Switzerland or something? Yeah, them penalties was fucking ridiculous, to be honest. That was absolutely ridiculous. But, yeah, I mean, I think they put like a few subs on. I don't know that much about the women's team and the women that they've got, to be honest with you. So I can't sort of view this one like as if I'm watching a Forest game or something. Got substitution coming on now, number 3. Again, don't really know who that is either. Who do you think you're going to sign then, Lone Star? think it'll be Eze? Do you think there'll be another one? Or do you think that'll be it? That Dalman looked alright today when he came on. He looked decent. He's definitely got his diving game on. There's no doubt about that. So he's definitely, you can see he's got that going. But he looked quite decent, looked quite tidy with the ball. Only 15 years old. Definitely looks like a future prospect, without a doubt. This stream I've got now is absolutely shit. It looks fucking crap. The one I had before was really good, but it went off. Cross comes in from Spain. Freezes up. Just can't seem to get hold of the ball at all, to be honest. Right now on the right-hand side, plays it back, getting a bit of space, and there, ball forward. Too easy taken away, that is. Still goes back to England now. I don't let me get another stream. This is fucking shite. That one actually going to work? Well, we want Eze, and we look worse than Man United. You know what? I'll be honest. Like what I saw sort of today, and like I said, I didn't see a lot of the game, and it's only a friendly anyway. But what I saw today was there was a lot of the same stuff I see all the time. But again, with that striker, that might make the difference. When is he actually joining up with them anyway? Is he on the way there now? Nope, not getting this one. Let's try this one. I thought Man United looked all right last night, actually, against West Ham. There was controlling the ball well. When they had the possession, they were looking after the ball well, I thought. And they was getting through them as well. I didn't see all of it. It's too late for me. I watched a little bit of it on Joshy J's stream. Make sure you follow Joshy J. But other than that, I didn't really see a lot. Shit. Well, everything's gone now, the looks of it. I've lost the game. The game has gone. Try and get something else. Try that one there. It must be all the same, because unless the chat's exactly the same in every stream. Where's that hockey one? That hockey one's normally pretty good. Where's that? I can't see it on here. Yeah, looks like I've lost the stream now altogether. Come on, England, show me something. Absolutely, well, show me a stream. It'd be nice. There's nothing coming up on here at all now. I don't know what's going on. Oh, can we get it on here maybe? Yeah, here we go. Right, well, it's not the best looking stream, but whatever, it's the game, so. Right, I'll be back in a sec, guys. Just need to go to the loot. Right, okay. So let's have a get this, get rid of that, get rid of that, and get that one. Right, so it's still 1-1 and 105 gone. Extra 2 minutes of the first half of extra time. And it's looking very much like the only way that the Lionesses are going to get this is through the penalties. And that it's looking at the minute, because pretty much Spain's having most of the game. And they're just playing around us, basically. When we do get a touch, we're just giving it back to them. Told you that Spain, number 18, is shit. She missed a contact 2 meters in front of goal. I can't see any numbers on the shirts, mate, to be honest. My stream, it looks like it's been done on a potato. Oh, yeah, I just seen it. Oh, my days. Yeah, that should have been one of them where you turn it round with your right foot and do like the back heel type of thing, shouldn't it? It was good to make up the move, but yeah, she should have definitely done better than that. 100%. Just did not get that right at all. Just didn't get anything on it. Defended it well. Half time, extra time, 1-1. Let's have a look, see if there's anything sort of going on with anything on Instagram. Just Marinakis and Morgan Gibbs White shaking hands. Nothing else really. It's all pretty much about that, to be honest. Not a lot going on there. Wisser, what's this? Johan Wisser is refusing to train after telling. I hate that. What do you guys think about that? I think that's fucking shit. I do. Refusing to train after telling Brentford he won't play for them again. Accusing the club of breaking a promise to let him leave for 26 million. Despite a 30 million plus bid from Newcastle, Brentford are blocking the move, leaving Wisser frustrated as he pushes for Champions League football. Well, I mean, if that is the case, then there's no point us going back in for him because we haven't got Champions League football. I think personally that if Newcastle lose Isaac, then Sesko should be the one, basically. Not Wisser, and that's not down to the fact that I don't, that I want him, but oh my days. Oh my fucking days. Right. Oh well. That should be dealt with really by the authorities, but I'm sure it won't be. So, got to do it ourselves, I'm afraid. Not going to go into that too much, but I think we've got to sort it out ourselves. They'll learn. They are going to fucking learn. Oh, Spain, why did she turn and actually hit that? She didn't. Trying to walk it into the net there. Not a good idea. So it's still 1-1. Second half of extra time. This is definitely going to pens, isn't it? This is definitely looking like going to pens. I don't think we're even sort of like, we're not getting anything going at all up front. So I think this is definitely going to pens. Penalties, says Stephanie. Yeah, 100 it is, isn't it? 100%. It's got to be. Can't see either of these two scoring a month for Sundays. Who's your next friendly anyway, Stephanie? I'll be honest, I mean, what I saw of United yesterday, I didn't watch a lot of it, but what I saw, I was quite impressed with it, to be honest. Not really sort of like the forward play and getting things going, but there was like a few through balls that was quite impressive. And also just keeping hold of the ball when you got it, and trying to build something up. Definitely looked a lot better than last season. Spain with a free kick. Bournemouth Tuesday. Yeah, I mean, they've got absolutely ripped apart, haven't they? I mean, they've lost Kirkes, they've lost Hewson. I think, did they lose that Zabrinski? I know somebody was after him. I don't know if they've lost him or not. They have made quite a bit of money, though, to be fair. It's so frustrating when you get a team that can challenge the lot and then basically you start selling them on. It's so bloody frustrating. I mean, Alanga, I'm not too bothered about, to be quite honest with you. If we can get this in Doy, he looks decent. So, he'll be judging in a Forest shirt, though, as anybody. Bro, Spain number 18 is abysmal. What was that pass there? Oh, we've got away with it here on the right hand side. Gets a cross in. Oh, that's a terrible crosser. Yeah, she's going down there. Didn't even touch her. Let's have a look on this replay. Didn't even touch her. Nice ball through there. Spain on the right hand side. Oh, mate, waited too long to put that ball in the box then. Defending for his lives, to be honest. And this stream is shit. Just keeps fucking pausing all the time and buffering. And it don't look that good either. Spain corner. What was that? That's two really, like you say, I think you're right there, Danny. That's two easy chances that she's had and just not connected with it at all. All you got to do is connect with that. Penalties, here we come. The 110 on my screen, but this is definitely going to penalties. The only team I can see scoring is Spain, possibly, but we're not really getting anything going up front at all. So there's only Spain that could actually break it up. Nice save from the keeper. I think Cole's phone data must have gone again. That must be so frustrating as well when you normally have all your broadband and everything like that, and then all of a sudden you haven't got it. Some dickheads crashed took the line down with his tractor. I mean, that must be so fucking frustrating. You don't realise how much you actually use the internet all the time until you've not got it. Oh, over the ball. Is that the 18 again, Dan? Is that the 18 again? No, I don't think it was it? No, I don't think it's the 18. I hate that kind of defending. You know, when you just stand there and just like try and make yourself big. I hate it because when you do that, you put your foot down and you get yourself in a stance, and it's very hard to sort of get over to the other side if they pull it round you to shoot. I hate that type of defending. Best defending is when someone's got the ball, whether they're in the box or whether they're not, is to get at the fucking ball. I mean, it's like that goal today against Arsenal, Murphy. Yeah, everybody in the chat when I was watching the stream was saying Raya should have saved that. Raya should have done that. There was 5 Arsenal players around Murphy. Not one of them went in front. It's a funny thing, but you know what? It's common sense. If somebody's got the ball at their feet in that position and there's a possibility that they're going to shoot, run towards the ball and stand in front of it, and then they cannot shoot. If you stand off and start giving it this and giving it that, they're going to get to shoot. You blame Raya all you like, but the shot shouldn't have come in. There was 5 Arsenal players in the way of that, and not one of them went towards the shooter. Oh, I've lost the bloody stream again now. The fuck. I just don't get that. I think defending is such an easy thing to do, to be honest. If someone's got the ball, you just go to the ball. It's not that hard, is it? Really? You just go to the ball. Get in front of the ball, and there's no way they can shoot through you. They might shoot it through your legs, but that's about it. Never understand that, ever. I just think it's like common sense, although that shit ain't that common, is it really? But it's the ball they're going to kick. You don't go at them because, well, you're going to go at them because the ball's in front of them, but it's the ball they're going to kick. So if you get where the ball is, then there's no way they can shoot. Unless the ball's going to hit you, unless they're going to like do a worldie or something. And now we got players on the floor. No idea what's going on in the middle of the ground there, to be honest. 2 players on the floor, England player and a fucking Spanish player. No idea what's going on. Look at that, just runs straight through, gives it to the 18. 18 pulls it back. I mean, I've never been a defender, but I think it's pretty obvious that if somebody's outside the box and running onto the ball, you get right into where the ball's going to go. Because they can't kick it through you. You can get it through your legs. I mean, if that happens, that's just unlucky. But they can't kick it through your body. Just can't. We can't get the ball at all at the minute. 119. Here comes Spain. Right hand side. Trying to get through. We look fucking knackered, we do. Never a foul. What she wants, that adversity gets out of the way to let her through. Yeah, I think you're in front of me, bro. I ain't seen any of that. I don't get how they defend though, Dan. I don't get how they defend. To me, defending's quite a simple thing, unless you've got somebody who's got like more pace than you and all that kind of stuff, and can get round you or whatever. But if they're at the edge of the box, then surely you just head towards where the ball is. Because it's the ball that's going to cause you the danger. This is going pens, Danny. How good are your lot at pens? I have to say, I think you lot have been the better side for me. 100% the better side. I think we defended well, but then when we've kicked the ball away, we've just gave it straight back to you. But as it comes down to a team that's like trying to make things happen and stuff like that, that's been more Spain than it has England for me. Penalties again. Yeah, full time now. Yeah, I'm on. Well, it's coming up to 2 minutes of the injury time. But yeah, I mean, look, it's just. I definitely think you've been the better side. You've had more creativity. You've tried to do more. You've worked the space a lot better. Just basically finishing, really. I think. I mean that's been the only difference for me. The actual finishing for Spain, because we just it's every time we've defended it okay, but then we just gave it you back. So you've definitely been the better side. I ain't Spanish, Yeti. I'm a neutral on this one. Okay, you live in Spain, though, don't you? You live in Spain. That's why I was kind of saying your lot. Now we've got another nightmare of penalties, mate. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, my bad, mate. You do. You live in France, don't you? My bad, mate. I don't know why I thought you lived in Spain. I don't know. That just went into my head for some reason. My bad on that one, mate. I don't know what made me think that you lived in Spain. I've no idea, but I don't have no idea on a lot of things. I think, to be honest, it's nothing new really. Yeah, I got that one proper around my tits, didn't I? That. I can't stop smiling now. That was mental. I don't know what made me think you lived in Spain. Because I should know you live in France because you always like put French comments in the chat to Cole Rossi. So yeah, I should have known that, fucker. You Spanish French person, you. Is that Spanch? Is it Spanch? I think it's Spanch, or Frayne. Is it Frayne? Spanch or Frayne? Yeah, I don't know where my head was going with that one, mate. I'll be honest, no idea. But it's all part of the fun, innit? Oh, mate, that's what it's all about, though, isn't it? Just having a laugh and getting on with people and shit like that. Big up to all the dwellers in here. You know, we've got 810 now on the subs, so we're doing good. Everything's going the way I wanted it to go. Never expected it to just blow up. Because I was never going to get everybody as a dweller, because it's like down to, you know, some of my thoughts and feelings and stuff like that. It's not going to work like that, is it? You know, so you have to be aware of that. I don't care. I'm still going to like call it the way I see it. So look after the dwellers, and the rest of them can look after themselves. You know what I mean? I mean, like today, like I was watching like all the people who was out auditing all the protests and stuff like that, and it's like, well, you know, it just like fucking does my nutting, to be quite honest with you, because then you look on YouTube and you've got people who are actually sharing their content as they're out there doing it and risking shit and risking getting arrested and all that kind of stuff. And you've got other people that build channels using their content sitting in the house. I'm not down with that. Not down with that. I think that's bang out of order, to be honest. I think you have to get to a certain point, though, on YouTube or whatever, where you can actually sort of complain about sort of things like that, people stealing your content and stuff. The end of the day, we're supposed to be creators, yeah? So you should create. And to me, it's not even about, like, having all the... I mean, if people just notice your thumbnails and what you do during a stream, like all the shit that's on the screen at the minute, if people are noticing that more than you, then what are you doing? You know? It should be all about you as a creator. Oh well, we've froze. So I can't see what's going on. I'm not going to look at the chat while the penalties is going on, to be honest. Because you guys, I think, are a lot further away ahead than I am. So I'm just going to watch it myself. I need a fucking piss now. Fucking penalty shootout is just about to start and I need a piss. Oh my day. What the fuck? She slipped over. She slipped over but scored. Oh my days. She slipped over but scored. She scored. So we'll take that. But yeah. If you score, I suppose you're all right with it, aren't you? You know, but like slipping over. Oh my days! It's just, hey, how many penalties is she taking? That's the same person, isn't it? And the goalkeeper saved it. What is going on here? Isn't that the same person that just took a penalty and scored by slipping over? Did they make her take the penalty again? Oh, they made her take the penalty. Oh. I don't know. My stream skipped, and I was like, "What? She got a second penalty? What the fucking hell's going on here? What's she doing? Encroach or some shit?" And that's 1 to Spain. I don't know what happened there. I hate spoiling. Cheers for that, Danny. Appreciate it, mate. I have no idea what went on there, to be honest. She slipped over and scored, and then then she obviously took the penalty again. That's the worst thing when the stream just jumped, and you're like, "Why you got a second penalty? Does it work different for women's football?" I don't know. God, she looks a bit fucking nervous, to be honest. Go on, Greenwood. Oh, she went the right way. Still managed to score though, 1-1. I need a fucking piss. Can we have a break? Do we get a fucking drinks break in the middle of penalties? I need a fucking pee. I'm jumping around like fucking Zebedee on Magic Roundabout. Oh, save. Good save. We got it back. I've got to go for a pee. I've got to go for a pee. Even though I'm gonna piss me fucking pants, and I'm not pissing me pants on stream. So I'll be back in a sec. Right, okay, so what we doing now? Is that the one from before, or is that another one? Oh, say from Spain. Still got it. Good save that was, to be fair. Number 18. This one's going out of the ground. You watch. This one's going to be Harry Kane's penalty. I've got a feeling. Oh, she's missed. She's missed. Missing the goal altogether from a pen. Fucking hell. Well, Kelly, all on you. Oh, lovely penalty. What a lovely penalty that was. Absolute beautiful penalty. Absolutely awesome. Well played. They've done it. They've done it. Well done, ladies. Well done, ladies. Absolutely superb. Back-to-back winners. Back-to-back winners. Excellent there from the Lionesses. They've gone and done it again. They've gone and done it again. They've won the Euros again. Absolutely brilliant from the ladies. Absolutely excellent. I think Spain were the better in the game, personally. But, they've gone on and they've won it. They've got it. And it's a lovely looking trophy as well. Ain't spoiling. That's Spain. Number 18 didn't even shot on goal. She fucked up their game. Yeah. I thought you were going to put it right over the top, to be honest. Nice for England. Yeah, man. Absolutely. I think what they need to do is these lot need to teach the men how to take penalties, because we fuck that up all the time. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. Well done, ladies. Absolutely brilliant. Take the Euro again. And that trophy just looks fucking awesome. Need teaching the men a thing or two. Let's put it that way. Definitely teaching the men a thing or two. And they've done it again. They've done it again. Absolutely quality. Class. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Can't fault it, Danny. Can't fault it on them pens. Can't fault it. Absolutely awesome. Well deserved again for the ladies. Kept hold of the trophy. Back to back. Can't knock it, really. Cannot fucking knock it. Absolutely awesome. Well done, ladies. Absolutely fucking awesome. I've lost my stream, but yeah, brilliant. Awesome. Absolutely brilliant. Well deserved as well. I don't think in the game. I think in the game Spain were the better team personally, but if you can then sort of pull it through on penalties, then you know all good. Better than the men at it. Awesome stuff, man. Look at that, putting the name on there as well. Absolutely brilliant from the ladies. Absolute class. It'd be nice to see the guys do it at some point, but the ladies are leading the line at the minute. Can't really argue with that. Absolute class. Big up the ladies. Big up the lioness. Absolutely awesome. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. When they needed to do it, they went and did it. And fair play to them. Fair play to them. They deserve the respect for that. He was under the cosh most of the game, to be fair. But, you know, when it came down to it, they had the minerals. They had the minerals to see it through. So you can't knock that. Cannot knock that at all. Well played to the ladies to win that trophy. And it is an amazing looking trophy. Out of all the trophies that I've seen, that one is amazing. Obviously, the European Cup looks better, but you know, out of all the trophies I've seen in these tournaments and stuff, that one just looks fucking phenomenal. Well played, England ladies. Absolutely awesome. Great pens. That Kelly penalty was fucking awesome. That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Can't fault it at all. Absolutely brilliant. They're doing the business, so we need to be getting behind them instead of getting behind the guys, because the guys ain't doing shit. But the women, they're on it. Big up to them. Big up to them. Why can I not find anything on that? Yeah, it is, Danny. It's awesome, mate. Absolutely awesome. Brilliant, mate. Brilliant. Can't fault it, mate. Love to see it from the guys, to be honest, but also at the end of the day, you know, they wear England on their shirt and they play for it and they fucking go hard on it as well. So big up to them, man. Absolute big up to them. And guys, I'm gonna leave it at that, to be honest. And I shall catch you guys later. Thank you again for all your support. Danny, mate, absolute. I don't know how to do that love thing. Is it like that? I don't know. I've never done it. So I'll just do. Is it that? Something? I don't know what the fuck it is. That looks like two facehuggers trying to have sex, but yeah, it's supposed to be love, mate. But love to everybody else as well in this chat. Love to all the dwellers and all that. You know, you always support me, and I respect it massively. And yeah, I'm gonna call it there, guys. So 100% with the Lionesses. Absolutely brilliant. Won it back to back. Absolutely awesome. And yeah, guys, I'll catch you later. Keep it real, keep it Yeti. And just one more thing. Tatty fucking bye. See you later, guys. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll catch you all later.